India has just crossed a major economic milestone. India and New Zealand have officially concluded a landmark free trade agreement, one of the fastest FTAs India has ever signed with a developed country. This agreement is not just about trade numbers, it is about people, jobs, skills, farmers, students, and India's long term vision of Viksit Bharat 2047. This agreement represents a new generation trade partnership. It is built on four strong pillars: tariffs, agricultural productivity, investment, talent, and mobility. In simple terms, this FTA connects India's strengths, labor, skills, services, and scale with New Zealand's advanced economy, technology, and global market access. New Zealand has offered zero duty market access on 100% of India's exports. That means no customs duty on Indian goods entering New Zealand. Indian products become more competitive, more demand, more production, more jobs. India, on its part, has offered tariff liberalization in 70% of tariff lines, covering 95% of bilateral trade while carefully protecting sensitive sectors. This FTA is a big win for labor intensive sectors such as textiles and apparel, leather and footwear, pharmaceuticals and medical devices, engineering goods and automobiles, agricultural and marine products, handicrafts, gems, and jewelry. These sectors directly support workers, MSMEs, artisans, women, and youth. New Zealand has given its best ever services offer to India. India gets access to 118 services sectors including IT and computer related services, professional services, education, telecom and audiovisual services, construction, and finally tourism and travel. Additionally, New Zealand has extended most favored nation status in about 139 subsectors, opening long-term opportunities for Indian service professionals. This FTA strongly supports Indian students and professionals. The key highlights are post-study work visas with no numerical caps, up to 3 years of work rights for STEM bachelor's and master's graduates, up to 4 years for PhD scholars, 5,000 temporary employment entry visas for skilled professionals, 1,000 work and holiday visas. This allows Indian youth to convert global learning into global experience. A dedicated temporary employment entry visa has been created. It covers professions such as Ayush practitioners, yoga instructors, Indian chefs and music teachers, IT, engineering, healthcare, education, and construction professionals. Each visa allows a stay of up to 3 years, strengthening India's role as a global talent supplier. The FTA establishes agricultural productivity partnerships. Centers of excellence will be created for apples, kiwi fruit, and honey. Focus areas include better planting material, orchard management, post-harvest practices, research and technology transfer. At the same time, Indian farmers are protected. Sensitive products like dairy, milk, cheese, sugar, onions, spices, edible oils, coffee, and rubber are completely excluded from market access commitments. So, productivity gains without harming domestic producers. New Zealand has committed to facilitate $20 billion investment in India over 15 years, and this will support manufacturing, infrastructure, services, innovation, and employment. The agreement allows acceptance of good manufacturing practices and good clinical practices inspection reports from trusted regulators like US FDA, that is United States Food and Drug Administration, EMA, that is European Medicines Agency, and UK MHRA, which is United Kingdom Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency. This reduces duplicate inspections, lowers compliance cost, and speeds up approvals, making it easier for Indian pharma and medical devices to enter New Zealand. The FTA also includes cooperation in geographical indications, Ayush and wellness systems, fisheries, forestry and horticulture, audiovisual tourism and culture, and finally, traditional knowledge. It also simplifies customs procedure and technical barriers, ensuring tariff benefits actually translate into real market access. The bilateral trade already stands at $1.3 billion in merchandise trade and $2.4 billion in total goods and services trade. This FTA provides a stable, predictable framework to expand this further. It is also the third FTA concluded this year, reinforcing India's proactive trade diplomacy. The India-New Zealand Free Trade Agreement is not just about trade. It is about jobs for Indians, global opportunities for youth, higher income for farmers, growth for MSMEs, and India's rise as a confident economic power. This agreement marks a decisive step towards a globally competitive, inclusive, and resilient India.